Russell, over to you with Greater Manchester Police.
Yeah, criminality or not, I guess, as the case may be. Greater Manchester Police, I'm sure you've got this to show. This is absolutely hilarious, this is. So we've seen over the last few weeks this wonderful display across Britain of all of these flags going up on lampposts and so on. The St George's Cross and the Union flag. It's not the Union Jack, by the way, it's the Union flag. And I think it's wonderful. It's not causing any harm. Of course, some people are offended by it, those on the left that think it's racist and bigoted and so on. But here we have a group of patriotic individuals putting up the Union flag on a lamppost with 7 Greater Manchester Police trying to stop him.
And failing.
Why
do they fail? Why do they fail?
Because they just gave up in the end. Because the guys...
They're holding the ladder in the end. They realise they're on a hiding to nothing. I guess because there's no offence in putting a flag.
I genuinely don't understand how the Chief Constable of police organisation, Manchester Met Police, whatever, how do they honestly believe people are going to think that the police are sent to stop you hanging your national flag when girls are being attacked and things are happening and they do bugger? I don't understand that.
See, look, there he gets to the top of the ladder and the police just have to stand there holding the ladder.
They go in the end.
And then by the time he comes back down, they've gone.
Yeah,
because the other thing, I mean, I've seen there's loads of footage like this over the course of the past sort of 7 days. And there was one where a guy had a flag and a police officer comes up to him because he's outside a migrant hotel, and the police officer tells him that he has to leave the area. And the guy's going, why?
Inciting violence.
He said, and so the guy actually goes, no, it's not because he's inciting violence, causing distress, which is even worse. To the migrants, apparently.
Causing distress. I don't want to walk off and headbutt the wall, because the other week I did that and made all the papers.
Well, we're going to talk about that later. But listen, so this guy who had the flag actually says to the policeman, he goes, so what you're telling me is people in there who have come here illegally and who have broken the law to come into this country have complained about me holding a British flag, which is entirely legal, and I'm the one that has to leave the area.
What did the policeman say?
And the policeman said, well, because you're causing distress.
Yeah, but then they revert to that, I'm just doing my job.
I'm just doing my job.
I'm just following orders.
Yeah, it is a bit. It is a bit.
Yeah.
But, I mean,
you never have that many police turn up if your house gets burgled. They just say, oh, sorry, we haven't got the resources. Go away.
But nobody turns up if your house.
No, they don't. But you know the other thing that's happening, of course, you've got these local councils that are really kind of up against it in terms of budget.
Yeah.
The likes of Birmingham, which I'll remind you is a bankrupt council,
with
spending now and not picking up the rubbish bins and haven't picked up the bins for months and months and months. They're spending tens of thousands of pounds sending workers out on double pay, by the way, to take the flags down.
So people are now